Good morning. This is Dr. Eugene Allen from Missing Element Ministries. Coming to you this morning to bring you the glory of God, glorify Him in all His presence. Then we're going to talk about the warning signs of God. We're going to apply them. We're going to look at the application about driving a car. Many of us drive cars. We have noticed that on the car there is an instrument panel to forewarn you of different things that may happen to you. I had the fortunate experience this morning of while walking. I was at a red light. I seen a young lady. The bottom of her car was smoking. This is early in the morning. And I was able to get her attention and let her know that there was something going on with her car, because I could see it. You hear me? Her face became alarmed. And as I walked off from the car, the Spirit of the Lord showed me a metaphor of how to deliver a message today concerning the cautions light in our lives. Undoubtedly, the car that she was driving was blinking, saying, check engine, overheat, hot. To some effect, it was notifying her that there was something going on that needed attending to. So likewise it is in our life, whereas God gives us a caution light to let us know there's something that needs attending to. This past weekend, in my spiritual journey and travel, I was enlightened as I looked in my mind's eye at myself, and my caution light came on. God notifying me that there's something in my life that need attending to. So I'd like today share that with you and ask you, is your caution light on? Is there something God is trying to tell you? Is God trying to get your attention? Is your caution light on? Is there a need of repair in your life? Or is there just something you need to stop and look at and check out and make sure that it's functioning the way that it's supposed to? That's what God wants you to do. He wants you to look at yourself, examine yourself, check your lights, check yourself. The Christian walk is kind of like in our Christian automobile. You got to check on your brakes, make sure that you stop all your wicked ways. You got to check on your lights, make sure that you can see what God wants you to see. You got to put it in gear and move on up the hill. It's like a Christian automobile. So we as Christian vessels have to know when God is trying to get our attention. Say you can't sleep at night and you're wondering why. Well, maybe God is trying to tell you something. So this is Spiritual Director Dr. Allen today telling you, check on your Christian automobile. Make sure that your caution light is not on. Pay attention. You see, the knowledge that we have of driving an automobile, just some of us is all we have. Just like in our spiritual walk, some of us is all we know is God. We don't know or understand why yet. And the lady that was driving the vehicle, all she knew was to drive it. She didn't understand what was going on. And sometimes we don't have that in our lives, in our spiritual lives, to know what's going on until someone points it out, until the light of God shows you the darkness in your life, that your caution light is on. There's something in your life that needs attending. And I am here to tell you the word from God today that we need to look at our lives and attend to what God is showing us. I included is first of all, when I speak to you, I speak to me. And I thank God and glorify Him for giving me that revelation to look at myself, check my caution light, make sure that I'm in line with Him, get my alignment, step on my brakes, pump them, slow down. Maybe I'm moving too fast, but just to speak in automobile language, so that you would be like a Christian automobile. You know, prayer is a driver's license, and faith is your steering wheel. Take that with you today. Maybe you can share it with someone in God's glory. This is Minister Allen. That's my time. Thank you for yours.